So we are back in Bordeaux after our brief hiatus in London for a couple of weeks. So we're going to be here a while now because it's the start of the busy spring period in the vines. Everything's growing. We're not going to get into that right now. First things first is that we're in the city, and we're in the city for a night. We're going to a exciting dinner in support of the Cité du Vin Foundation, which should be really exciting with other wine people from the region. But I thought first we would take a look around, see what a lovely city Bordeaux is, and then you can come and get ready with us, and we can show you what the dinner's like. Dinner tonight by a fantastic restaurant and chef called Le Prince Noir, which is in Bordeaux. I think it's got a Michelin star, so the food should be really excellent. Otherwise, really looking forward to meeting people. We sort of don't know that many people in the region, apart from the people who are kind of immediately around us and who have helped us so far. So I think that would be really, really nice for tonight. And I think also just in general, it's nice to kind of spend an evening back in the city of Bordeaux. It's somewhere that we know very, very well. We love being here. We've been working incredibly hard over the past year, really haven't had any time off, so to speak. So it's just good to have a bit of leisure time, to take in the sights, visit some of our favourite places again, and celebrate tonight. So really looking forward to it. So here we are, the famous Place de la Bourse in Bordeaux. So this is like the famous square, the old exchange. Yeah, you see it on all of the photos. Everyone knows what it is. Basically, we're going to go to a really good wine shop not too far from here that I'm going to show you guys. Strong recommendation whenever you're here in Bordeaux. Independent, not just all of the classics, things from different regions. They buy a lot of auction as well, so you can find some real gems and real exciting bottles in there. And the prices are usually pretty good as well. So let's go take a look. It's just down this way. So when you're at Place de la Bourse, you walk along here, and the fountain's behind you and the river's behind you, and there's kind of two streets you can take to go into town. It's the left one here that you need to take, just to the left of this lovely kind of neoclassical / very French building, and you're just going to go down here and to the square, which is where the shop is. So this isn't actually it, but seems to have just opened quite recently. Underneath this beautiful curved balcony for you architecture fans, there seems to be this new wine bar and shop. This isn't the one I was going to take you to originally, but we may as well go in and have a look whilst we're here. What do you think then, guys? Nice little selection in there. A little bit limited, I would say, but it's kind of more of a restaurant and a brasserie, so we'll let them off. They definitely had some good bottles in there. Tillardon from Beaujolais, absolutely love his stuff. You have to try it if you haven't before. It's two brothers, and they're really funny guys as well. And then also Chateau Le Puy. Who doesn't love Chateau Le Puy? So yeah, well, here we are. I'm going to show you our little secret. So this is Place du Parlement, lovely little square, usually very bustling, literally right behind Place de la Bourse. Lots of like brasseries, some of them a bit touristic. I'm not sure I'd recommend all of them. And where we're looking at is that corner building over there, which is really quite lovely. But this is, I think, a wonderful little independent wine shop, currently blocked out by the van. And if you're any doubt, it's got the massive sign with vin above the doors. But yeah, I usually love this place, so we're going to pick something up as an aperitif, but let's go and have a look and see what they've got in stock. It nearly always changes.
If you want to surprend him in the 1990s, just have some. It's mellow-dominated, this one. Yeah. They made a lot of instruction because when they purchased this Côte de Bourg, they're found by since the Roman here, the oldest winemaking area. And
So I told you it was good, didn't I? That's a great little wine shop, honestly one of our favourites. I like the prices, I like the people, they're really nice. You know, they go out their way as well, not just to have the classics, but to try and dig, you know, some real gems out. So here we are in front of the Bordeaux Theatre. That's not it, that's a very nice hotel. But this is the theatre behind us. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Let me just walk across the road. So yeah, so now we are, gonna go and see this lovely square, but also we are gonna go and have a look at another couple of recommendations from me. If you're in Bordeaux and you're a wine lover, definitely worth stopping by here. This isn't an exhaustive list, but it's really just the places that I'm walking by now, because after this we're going to have to go back and get ready. So we're probably not going to go in because we don't need anything and we've just picked up an aperitif. But this is another recommendation. So this is kind of quite a traditional, really well-known wine shop in Bordeaux, L'Intendant. It has a sister one just up the street, down there, which is called Badi. It's a lovely little street / square. And here is where I'd recommend to go if you're looking to buy the Grand Crus, which you can see in this window. It looks like they've got a pretty cool offer on here. They've got a deal with 31 restaurants where you can drink 14 different Grand Crus at the price that you'd buy them in the shop at, not in the restaurant price, for March and April. So pretty cool. But yeah, this is the kind of thing, it's not gonna blow your mind, but this is what we're looking at. So there we go: Angelus, La Fleur Pétrus, Yquem, Palmer, Aubryon, the legendary Aubryon, the Grand Cru of the Grand Crus, if you ask me. Calon Ségur, Clos du Marquis, Cantenac Brown, Clermillon, Beau Séjour Béco. We've drunk that one. God, I love that wine. It's so atypical as well. Chaspline, Félan Ségur, Duart Milon, Troncoy as well. Sorry, you got that a bit wrong. But yeah, that's kind of, if you want to go and buy the bangers in Bordeaux, then strong recommendation for L'Intendant. It's probably got everything that you could ever even imagine in there. There it is. If you know, the legendary Restaurant L'Entrecôte. Got a couple of them in London as well. No way I'm queuing up for a table there on a busy Saturday though. But yeah, if you know, L'Entrecôte. And here we are, Les Allées de Tourny, just by the Grand Théâtre. This is our final little secret on this mini tour of Bordeaux. Like I said, it is not exhaustive, but just some places that I went by that I actually really like, and I think that you should check out if you're ever here. So this is called Bar à Vin. The reason it's got not that fun of a name, even though it's this beautiful, beautiful aristocratic corner plot, is that I think this is actually a wine school, like the main wine school in Bordeaux, but they have this absolutely incredible little wine bar in there. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not the most exciting kind of selection. Let's see if we can see any of the bottles through there. A little bit, but not really. However, if you want to come and try the kind of references of Bordeaux and the different appellations and the different wine styles and everything, come here. We're going to go inside and take a quick look. But the prices are super cheap because it's a wine school, so they want to make it accessible. And they have a really good selection of different wines from the different appellations that are a really good reference to like what people are talking about when they talk about the different styles of wine in Bordeaux. So come here, spend a bit of time, drink your way through the list, obviously in moderation, and learn about Bordeaux, the terroirs, the different appellations. You can usually get Grand Crus and stuff for like 5, 6, 7, 8 euros a glass, so it's really worth checking out. Yeah, and here's the entrance inside this beautiful building. So that's the end of this Bordeaux mini tour. We're here in La Place des Quinconces, just outside of the wine bar Bar Havin. Just had a little glass of Chateau Mené 2017 from Saint-Estèphe. How was it? Yeah, it was all right. I've honestly known that wine better, so I don't think that's the best it can do. Lacked a bit of concentration on the palate, I think. But you know what? Can't really complain. I think I paid like €7 for it, so I don't understand why you get a better price anywhere else. So yeah, final stop, end of the journey for the mini tour here, Place des Quinconces. Lovely square / parade area / where they do markets and stuff with loads of trees and greenery. Definitely worth a stop. And that's the monument to the Girondins. We're not going to go over there, but you kind of get the idea. So yeah, let's go back and get ready for tonight.